I'm Oginga Carr, and I'm the CEO of Epiphany Consulting, LLC, as well as the founder of Boom University. And I just want to welcome you to another Aha Monday. Man, I'm just grateful for another Aha Monday. It is the third week of September, and time is rolling and rolling along. This week, we switch over from summer to fall. You know, unofficial summer goes from Memorial Day to Labor Day, but we're about to roll over. And it makes me think about football because we're in the full football season. I've gotten to go to a couple football games, gotten to go to a couple of a pro game, going to go to a couple of more college games and a few games as far as that. And so American football is something that is really important to me because it was something that shaped my life. And in football, when we get close to the fourth quarter, when we turn over to the fourth quarter, we put those fours in the air and we say fourth quarter. And that it's the fourth quarter. It's time to step it up. It's time to move forward. It's time to go far, go harder, go stronger, pull more from any energy that you possibly can. And so when the football season starts, I know it's getting close to that fourth quarter of the year as well too. We're almost to the fourth quarter of the year. Those last 3 months of the year where people tend to start kind of ratcheting down, tend to kind of start pulling back and thinking about the next time, but it's not that time. It's that time to really move forward and to really push forward and push and go faster, go harder, be able to get the things done. Because there's some goals that we thought about, that we dreamed about, that we might have written down for our New Year's resolutions, which I don't believe in. If you know me, you know I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. But there's goals and there's things that we thought that we wanted to get accomplished and things we wanted to get knocked out. And now is that time. Now is our time. Now is our time to be able to move forward. For me, I love what it is I do. I get a chance to travel across the country and work with small and medium-sized businesses and be able to figure out how it is that we structure them better so that they can be more successful, so they can treat their employees like the lifeblood of their organizations, which is what your employees are, so they can be able to really be structured and be in the best legal place that they can possibly be with their company and do so. And I really love that part of my work. But I really, really enjoy doing these Aha Mondays because this is more about you. It's more about individuals. Yes, we talk to people who own businesses. Yes, we talk to people who are in HR roles, but many times it's about that leadership in your life and being able to move forward. These tips and these tools and these things that we talk about with Aha Monday are things that have helped me to be really successful in my life and be able to figure out, how do we get more? How do we figure out how to accomplish more? How can I help more people? Because for me, I love helping people because it is my destiny to leave a positive residue on everyone who I meet. And so I try to leave that residue, that layer that's there of positivity from that. And I hope that you pull those things from here, from our Aha Mondays, from the things that we do with that. And so talking about all those things with Aha Monday, I want to talk to you today about hope theory. So what do I mean when I'm talking about hope theory? Well, when I mean hope theory, what I mean is that many of us spend our times hoping that things are going to get better in our lives without actually working forward on how to actually make those things get better in our lives. We just kind of hope for things to get better. So we have things that we've done that damage our lives, and then we just kind of hope that they get better and just kind of figure out, well, I hope things will work out. I hope that I hit the lotto. I hope that these different things, but not things that are actual, real, working, pushing methodologies as far as figuring out how to be able to go forward. For me, it was when I was laying in a hospital bed and I was diagnosed with diabetes and my sugar level was 941. So being there at that high sugar level at a point in time where really I should have been in a coma, what I found myself doing was hoping that things would get better, hoping the doctor was going to tell me that there was some sort of mistake, hoping that things would work out better in my life. And I got a chance to look back at my life while I was laying there, and I started thinking about how I had made a lot of mistakes, how I'd allowed depression and being sad and not making it to where I thought I was going to make in my life allowed me to make bad eating choices, and how those things had started to affect me after I'd played football. Because see, I thought I was going to play football. I thought that I was going to go and be a professional football player. That's what I figured I was going to do. Playing all the way through college, from little league to junior high to high school, then you make it up to college. You figure, yeah, I'm going to make it like everybody else figures. And so when I didn't make it, when I got injured and I didn't make it, then all of a sudden I really started just like piling on, just making bad choices as far as food, making bad choices in my life. And then I found myself at that crossroads, at that point, hoping that things would be better. And what I promised to myself at that point in time was that if I got through this, that I wouldn't be in a place where I'd have to hope for things to be better ever in my life, that I would put in the work that I needed to be able to do to figure out to make things better in my life. To that, yes, sometimes things come and they hit you, and there are things that you had no idea were coming your way. And there are things that kind of sweep your feet out from under you. Absolutely. Those things are always going to happen. But many of us do self-damage to ourselves, where we are damaging ourselves, where we're not figuring out, and we just sit here and just hope. Hope is a wonderful thing. Hope is a thing that we cling to many times when we are at that edge. I needed hope in that hospital bed. I did. But it can't be our plan for our life. It's just the hope that things are going to get better, because many times they're not. Not without a plan, not without movement, not without going forward. I believe it can get better for anybody in your life. Honestly, for you, for anybody else, for all of you, that things can continue to get better. But I think that you have to have a plan and a structure to be able to move forward. So in the same way that I teach businesses how to structure themselves better, how to have job descriptions, how to be able to make sure that you have handbooks that lead your organization in the right way, we have to have that for our life as well, too. So that's why I've talked about what's your job description in your life. That's why I've talked about what is the structure for your life, because it is that structure in your life that leads you out of a place where we just don't find ourselves just hoping. I hope that you hear something in that today, that you're able to just not just sit here and just say, I hope, as it relates to your plans. It's okay to hope, to have hope. Absolutely. We all need that. We all need hope in our lives. But what I want for you is for you to have a real structure and ability to be able to figure out, how do we navigate through our lives? How is it we navigate and we move forward? So I think we have something that's wonderful that we're offering for you here today. And it is a free tool, and I want you to check it out. And it's called the 21-Day Success Challenge. So with the 21-Day Success Challenge, what you're going to do is you're going to take some power words. These are power words that have led me through my life, that I want for you to understand and to be able to move forward, so that you don't have to go through the things that I necessarily went through. Because that's my thing. If I'm able to help people and to say, okay, this is a way for me to be able to figure out how to be able to help people and do so, it's great. So check it out. It's at the website here. Click on it. Take the 21-Day Success Challenge. Take the challenge. Just take it out. Check it out. Every morning, you get up with me. It'll be a video for me. And you'll be getting new success words every day. You'll be getting a journal activity for you to be able to journal and work on it. What a better way to get started on this fourth quarter of life. It's the fourth quarter. It's the fourth quarter of this year, to be figuring out how we're really going to make 2017 awesome. Because you have to finish this year powerful in order for you to be powerful in 2017. Many of us are planning in our businesses right now how to be able to do those things. Now is the time. Take that time. Take this challenge. Have an excellent, excellent week to knock those things out in your week. Let's stop hoping for stuff. Let's start taking some steps forward and be able to figure out how we get those things done. Have an awesome week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.